I hope you like this video, darlings. Show Tony some love by liking the video. Even comment, I might get back to you. And subscribe to Tony. Okay, darlings, hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Tony, I'm the great toilet stink. Oh, Christ. Why is it, when nature calls, it always has to be at the most inconvenient times, darlings? So, recently, I went for a job interview. But the night before, I went for a couple of drinks. I know. But it wasn't until 2 o'clock, and I wanted to get out of the house. Plus, I wanted to get pissed. So I went out to my local pub for a few sexy pints. Then my stomach told me, Tony, you need to fill me up, sir. I then proceeded to stagger to my local kebab shop and eat the food you question if it's a human you're eating. So I scoffed it down and staggered home to my pit. As I got into bed, I checked my emails just to make sure the interview was at 2 o'clock. Oh, God, I was wrong. It was 11 o'clock. Tony, you massive buffoon, I thought as I laid there in my pants. I should have checked this before I went out. Oh, Tony, you and your titty ways. Luckily, the Sandman visited me and knocked me out. The next day, I felt okay and was feeling pretty good. I stood in front of the mirror in my pants and said to myself, Tony, you got this, darling. I then proceeded to get ready and headed to my interview. While I was in the car, my stomach felt really queasy and I needed to poop badly. Oh, Christ, I thought, another Tony tip moment. I rushed into the office to be met by a receptionist and said, Hello, I have an interview at 11, but obviously I've made good time. By the way, where's your toilet, please? She said, Before you. Wait a second, what happened to all the characters sounding like me?
Well, the voice-over artist wanted to change it up. Deal with it, darling. Use the toilet. You need to sign in.
So I was fiddling with the pissing pad, which wanted to know the ins and outs of a cat's ass. I was getting annoyed, and let's say my queasy gut was not going to wait. It felt like the kebab and beer were fighting in my stomach. Now, before you lot say, I bet Tony pooped his pants, right there, I know you would be wrong, as I made it into the toilet. And that's where I conquered the porcelain throne. And let's say it was like World War IV. And if you're asking where World War III was, well, let's just say what I left in that toilet was worse than any war. I felt good and thought, knowing my luck, I thought this would have happened in the interview. Oh, but it didn't. Lucky Tony, darlings. As I left the gassed-out area, the interviewer was walking down the corridor and saw me. He greeted me and said,
Hello, Tony. I'll be right with you. I just need to pop to the loo.
I beat a hasty retreat from the evil-smelling battlefield as the smell of anus rushed out of the door. Oh, lucky Tony! He didn't come out for quite a while. I chuckled to myself at the thought that maybe we'd find him all shriveled up and green in the toilet from the stinky poo gas attack. But no, he re-emerged, and I had my interview. He also told me I would hear today if I had the job or not. Oh, I thought, that's grand. But that was clearly a lie, as I didn't hear anything from them for a few days. And again, I laughed to myself at the thought that they'd send me an email saying,
Dear Tony, it was a pleasure seeing you. We thank you for taking the time to attend the interview, but on this occasion, unfortunately, you didn't pass the interview, as you made a massive stench in our toilet and caused a mass of headaches in our offices, causing a lot of people to go home sick. Yours sincerely, the Shriveled Boss.
So, what do you think? Do you think I got the job? Well, of course Tony did. And even when I caused a massive stench and probably made the boss's eyes water in pain, I still hit it out of the park, darlings. So that was my job interview, and I want to let you know that uploads may be a bit slow due to me now being an office drone. But Tony will be back, darlings. Okay, I'll say goodbye for now. Goodbye!